Okay, good day, everybody. Good day, guys. So I'm back with another video. So I'll be sharing my top six and my wild card for the following week. So also, I was involved in this short position on Eurgbp. Let me show you how I got to the trade idea. Okay, so when looking at GBP on the higher time frame, you can see that from 2016 we've been in the street. This continuation here, look at this impulse. We're in this correctional zone here. It's a correction there, maybe to go to this high there. That's a long term though. And then I went down to the weekly. So when I went to the weekly, I saw, okay, this is our low. The low was met there, and then this is our current high. So as you can see, this was an impulse. Then this could be a state of our continuation to then go higher to this zone there of 0.89788. So I went down to the 4 hour. When I looked down on the 4 hour time frame, okay, I saw that, okay, we have these sharp these sharp areas where price started to move towards the upside there. So we have this as our low, a near miss. So this inflection point there, a near miss to the inflection point, another near miss, and another near miss. So now price could feel price could just take out these lows and then we look for turnarounds to go long as anticipated. So from there I went to the 4 hour. So when I got to the 4 hour, okay, we have this area there, and then also this is a significant area because that's where we had our consolidation there to then move lower. So when I had this there, okay, I saw this momentum on the 4 hour, the push. I think it was somewhere around here Monday. Okay, Sunday was somewhere there. So okay, I was like, okay, Monday with a nice push, and then I went to the 1 hour time frame. Then by the time I saw this position, it was around 2 o'clock, Monday, 18th May. So then I waited for a continuation flag, and guess what? Price price gave us this continuation flag. So you can see that, okay, the impulse correction impulse. We ended in a 1 2 3. So that's the type of flags that we want. We ended like this 1 2 3, taken up there 1 2 3. So that's a structure flag. So I looked at this on the 1 hour. Why is that? You can clearly see that. Let me just move this. You can clearly see that on the 1 hour, I wouldn't put it something like that. No, something like this. Just ignore this wick there, and then use that one there, and then I had something like that. That was my high there. Was first taken out, played around. So those candles are also valid. So when I saw price push up like that, I was like, okay, let me wait for a retrace. I waited for the first one, and then I only took it on the second retrace, on the second candle, I mean. So when I took it there, my stop loss 10 pips, and then my target would be on this low there, risking 0.5%. So my target would be there, and for like 8%, and I'm still holding throughout the weekend. Okay, So back to my watch list for the week ahead. Okay, you can see that with DXY. Okay, DXY tried to show some momentum to the downside, but then there was a recovery play. So now we are currently playing around this region here, this zone here. From the, okay, that's my high and that's my low. So this one is high likely to play there. Maybe on the 1 hour, get a continuation there, and then we can play the shorts. Or price just moves towards there. On the 1 hour, we look for a continuation. We play the shorts with ending one. That will be our one, our two, and our third touch. That will make proper sense. And looking on the daily time frame, this looks more of a continuation to the upside than a reversal, because also we are above the 50%. And looking at the daily push, if this was a continuation, this is way too large for it to go to the downside, likely to have a M style pattern, or for it to go to that zone there as marked earlier on. So then going to the 4 hour time frame, that's more likely a continuation flag. So we had a near miss to this low there. So so from here, I would most likely wait for price to push lower and then give me that continuation for the longs. And then that's okay, that's looking nice. And then um, the next pair that I have, let me just remove the drawings so I can start fresh. So okay, I was doing my back testing like the Eurogp trade, and yeah, looking nice so far. If it is take profit, I'll be up 1.5%. Okay, if this stays fine, that's our high there. That's our potential inflection point there. We're looking for shorts, but then it looks like the shorts from here are fading, and we're more likely going for a long there. So we could be playing something like that. But then I don't like putting my trends line like that, so I would mark this as my low. But if it blasts through here, going to the downside, even better. But then overall, I'll be looking for something like there. And then okay, here we literally didn't reject from any significant zone. You can just put this there. Otherwise, uh, I'll be looking for something like there where the name is there. So on the 4 hours, so this one be a bit trickier to trade, but then with the Falcon system, like easy. Okay, here it could be going for a long, and it could be going for shorts. So the only way I can mitigate my risk here is to wait for something like that, like this, and then I'll entertain the shorts. Otherwise, guess the long would be something like this. Maybe I can take the long. So so far I'll be looking for something like this on Euro NZD. I'll be looking for a risk entry. Today is like 4%, and then to the slow day 8.8, going down 17. So I'll be looking around this now for 8%. And then my next pair on watch, using the DXY, it's euro dollar. Okay, firstly, I thought euro dollar wasn't looking good till I just analyzed the euro USD and just gave myself some time. We can see that okay, we had this that near miss there, and then I'll mark this stop crop there, then the daily, the daily. You can see daily we rejected from there. Okay, that's my low there. Near miss. Another near miss there. Okay, for now we just rejected from there. I'll put this there. For now we rejected from this consolidation there. And then I got an entry somewhere here last week or so, and I closed for like 4%, which was pretty much good, not going to lie. So how I was able to capitalize on that one, let me see this. No, it wasn't it. I had something like this, and then okay, let me just mark for this now. So I'll be looking for price to go there for a V shape, maybe somewhere there, and then an insurance entry. So how I got the position last week, I was looking at something like that. I'm sorry I didn't pay for trading view, but soon I will. So okay, let's just move this, put it there, previous low. So how I took the position last week is like this for 4%. I had this 1, 2, 3, then I had this. That's how I took my trade. Let me just confirm my entry point. 13, 17, 103. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, I managed it aggressively for 3.93%. Yeah, I went out for 3.93% here on euro dollar. So now I have something like this. Okay, okay, there was also a missed entry there, but we're just playing on the low, which was very high risk, so I didn't take it. So looking at this, I am waiting for price to move up whilst DXY moves down. Wait for this, and then I'll take my risk entry there. So I'll have a potential of like 10 pips stop loss. And then to this low here would be 6%. So then on euro dollar, you can see that this looks like a 4 hour. Okay, that's a V shape. Yes, I'll be looking for a 15 minutes flag. So okay, if I can just get a nice 15 minute flag, a nice 15-minute flag, I'll take this. Or a 1 hour flag, no problem. That's 6% to the slow. And then going down, don't look at that. So yeah, that's for me on euro dollar. And then the next pair is euro cat. So looking at euro cat, I'll mark this as my high. Go to the daily. Okay, on the daily time frame, you can see that right there. And then we rejected from this consolidation there, move down to the 4 hour. So all of this as my low, and then that inflection point. So look at this on the 4 hour. Wait on the 1 hour. Then I have this. So I'll be looking at this one in two ways. Should price give us something like this, I'm definitely looking for a risk entry. I'll be definitely looking for a risk entry to go higher. My target would be around there. I would take that one definitely. 14 or 15 pips stop loss for 8%. Should price give us something like this, or if price does this, I'm going shorts. Either way,